Okay, so we just left off saving right before we head over to Gold Saucer. So now we're just going to make our way down. Now, even though you make a lot of trips to Gold Saucer, this is the only time that you actually get to see this cutscene here. Alright, now once we get down here, we have to buy a pass to get inside. You have a choice between the single pass, which is 3,000, and the lifetime pass, that's 30,000. Most of the time you won't have enough money to get the 30,000 one. If you do, great, I suggest buying it now. Most people though, you're just gonna pay the 3,000 to get the single pass. Now in this area, a lot of the things that you pay for in Gold Saucer points. There's a couple things that you can use Jill for, but other than that you use Gold Saucer points. So you want to try and get as much of that as you can. This first trip around you won't be able to get very much of it, it'll be kind of hard. After that, once you start coming back here more regularly, there's a lot more ways that you can rack up GP, especially in the Chocobo races. Now here Barrett is going to run off on his own, and you have a choice of taking one person with you in your party, and as you might imagine, this has to do once again with the Gold Saucer date. Whoever you like, you will choose them to go with. I ended up choosing Red 13 just because I was feeling mutual, I guess. Once you pick whoever you're going to go with, you want to head to the Ghost Square. You do make another trip here eventually. I just like doing this as soon as possible. Just head into the Ghost Square Hotel. As soon as you get in here, you're just going to take a left, and you'll see this poster up on the wall. That is the Turtle Paradise Flyer number 3. So all you have to do is read it once, and then we can head back. And after that, we are going to head to the Wonder Square. After you're running with Cait Sith, he will join you whether you want to or not. If you notice right here, you see this guy stand by the stairs. He will mention to you that you cannot buy GP, you have to earn it. Well, he is right for right now. That same guy will show up after Disc 1 in the corner of the entrance of Gold Saucer, and he will offer to sell you GP. But for right now, the only way you can get GP is by playing games. Now, head into the arcade and head to this Mog machine. This is the easiest way to get GP. It's a really simple game. Now, it only works once, but it's a really simple game, and the guy will give you, who's watching it, he'll give you 30 GP for teaching him how to play this game. Now, this will take a few minutes, but I'm going to show you how you complete it. It's really easy, it's just a little time consuming. Basically, this Mog can't fly, and you have to give him nuts to give him energy to fly. So you just keep feeding him nuts until his stomach stops growling. Then after that, don't press anything. Eventually the message will go away here. And now he will try and fly. Okay, so now that you did that, you basically just have to repeat the process. Now he's going to do it for a girl to impress. And it's the same thing, you just feed him until his stomach stops growling. You see his stomach stop growling again, so we're going to stop feeding him. If you keep feeding him after this point, he may get too full and he won't be able to fly. So you just want to feed him until his stomach stops growling. Okay, so you complete it, you talk to the guy one more time, he gives you 30 GP. Now, one of the other ways that's not too hard to get GP is the G-Bike game. If you remember, this is the game that you played when you were leaving Shinra headquarters. You had to ride the motorcycle with Cloud and protect the truck by knocking these guys off your bike. If you get 5,000 points, you only get 2 GP for that. If you get over 10,000 points though, you get 10 GP. So anyway, you can play that if you want, but right now we have 30 GP, which is what I'm going to stick with. There's a couple games in this front that you can play. They're really hard though, and you don't get a lot of GP for them. So anyway, after we complete that, we get our GP, we're going to head back to the station. Now, like I was saying before, you wanted to save before you got here because it costs 5 GP to save here. So we're going to use 5 of that 30 GP to save. Be sure not to go, do not leave to go save, because if you leave you're going to have to pay another 3,000 to get back into Gold Saucers, so we don't want to do that. So now we're going to head back in, and we have 25 GP left. Now the reason why I wanted to save is because this is, in my opinion, the most difficult part of getting a perfect game, and that is getting 5,000 points on the speed square. So what we have to do, it costs 10 GP to play. We have to try and get 5,000 points on this speed square game, and if you don't, you can just reset and try again. You'll have 2 chances each time if you do it this way, or you could try and rack up a few more GP points and then you can try more times in a row before having to quit. Now the reason why I say this is the hardest part of getting a perfect game is you have to do this twice. If you get 5,000 points now, you'll get Aeris' strongest weapon. Now it's not necessarily her ultimate weapon, but it is, in terms of attack power, her strongest weapon. Also, you'll have to get 5,000 points again on disc 2 or 3, and that will give you another really strong weapon. So in order to get all the weapons, you have to do the speed square, and you have to get over 5,000 points, which I'm telling you right now is extremely difficult. I started trying to finish this at 9 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get 5,000 points until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's just, if that gives you an idea of how difficult this is. It just took lots and lots of repetition and watching people. I watched some YouTube videos on people getting over 5,000 points. You have to just try and memorize where everything is going to be. So I didn't show you obviously all my times trying to do this, but this is my run where I got 5,000 points the first time. I'll slow this down here. There's a secret 200 points you can grab right here. If you notice right here, if you shoot that propeller and if you get it to rotate right, you can get a lot of points from that. There's not really a whole lot I can say that will help, except just keep watching this video, watch other people do it, and After enough repetition and practice, you'll be able to do this. Now once you get to the spaceship, you just want to tap the shoot button a whole bunch of times. Just keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. That gives you 1,000 points right there. Now you see I'm at 48, 46 right now. I missed everything there. There is a secret 200 points right here if you see where my cursor is. I just shoot randomly. There's 200 points at the very end, and that put me over 5,000. Took a long time. So if you stick with it and you do get over 5,000 points, kudos to you. You will have to do it twice to get a perfect game. And there you see I got the umbrella, which is, in terms of attack power, Aeris' strongest weapon. Now after we complete that, I am going to go back and immediately save. Now before you enter the speed square, you notice you're talking to a man named Dio. He is the owner of Gold Saucer. He tells you to go check him out and his prized possessions at the battle arena. So after you're done doing whatever you want or need to do here at Gold Saucer, the next step is heading to the battle arena. And first off, we get there and we see that everyone is dead, starting with this guard here at the bottom of the stairs. And for whatever reason, they think that you did this, so they are going to capture you. I blame Cait Sith. I hate Cait Sith. I never use Cait Sith. That's just my opinion. Anyway, he is going to capture you, and he's going to take you down to Coral Prison. Coral Prison sucks, but you fortunately only have to be there for a short period of time and you never come back. However, you want to make sure that you grab everything that you can because you never go back. So, we will start the next part taking you through all of Coral Prison.